Welcome back. It has been a year since Shamsuddin Jasani, the former CEO of Dentsu's Isobar, joined creative agency Wunderman Thompson as its chief executive officer of the South Asian market. At his new job, he has been focusing on further building Wunderman Thompson's creative legacy, along with strengthening its commerce and tech capabilities. He says key acquisitions are also on cards in the coming months in a conversation with us. Listen in. Shams, welcome to CNBC TV18.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
So 1 year, how has it been like and what is the kind of work that you're proud of?
The 1 year has been absolutely fantastic. I've totally enjoyed it. The people are amazing. I think that is the lifeblood of any organization. So I think that's where I feel that there is a great, I would say, product that we have within Wunderman Thompson and the group. I mean, we have a mixture of services that are there from Wunderman Thompson, the agency, to Wunderman Thompson Commerce, which is a hidden gem of more than 600 people, that sit out of Gurgaon. We've got Mirum, which is a world-class, digital agency. It does amazing MarTech. It does amazing healthcare for healthcare professionals. So the idea was this last 1 year was just kind of bringing all together. And the kind of work that I'm really proud of, which you will see now crystallizing, because the last 1 year was just about getting all of these things together, is work which is more integrated in nature. Work which really changes the focus of clients from our offering as a brand agency to more of an agency which works across the entire consumer value chain.
And in terms of business, the past 1 year has been kind of challenging. How has the agency fared, in the past 1 year?
From an overall business perspective, we're back to pre-pandemic levels. We've had more than 50 account wins, again, across the various categories of businesses that we operate in. And I think it's all down to the really perseverance of the team. I'm here just as a spokesperson for the team that is there, honestly. It's all the people who have worked hard. They've worked really, really hard in 2022 to deliver the kind of results that we have.
Actually, you came in from a setup, Isobar is something that you were instrumental in setting up. And from there, Wunderman Thompson, JWT as we know it, is like the most legacy agency of WPP in a traditional sort of a way. What was your perception while joining this agency and how has that perception changed? And then how does a client look at Wunderman Thompson today?
Yeah, so I think my perception was from the outside was, yes, about an agency which has got this beautiful legacy, which just needs a little bit of spark to really, ignite itself and come into, relevance for today's world. All the ingredients were there. I mean, before my time. So we had Mirum, we had Wunderman Thompson Commerce. Of course, the centerpiece is Wunderman Thompson. But it was just about getting all of these together and giving it direction in terms of saying, okay, what is it that the clients want today? The clients really want one agency to speak to.
And creatively, where is it headed? Teesta quit recently. So, what is
it's very simple. We've got a fantastic leader in Senthil. And from a Wunderman Thompson perspective, it clearly is a great thing to have someone like him working at it. At the same time, the way we are looking at it is, and the way I speak, and I'm a very simplistic person at heart. And when it comes to creativity, the way it used to work was that your platforms were set in traditional media. You know that I need to do it on television, outdoor, I want to do it on print. So your creativity was through great storytelling, great artwork. What is changing is that you need to use technology in a creative way in today's world. That's an additional layer of creativity. So I'm extremely gung-ho about adding that layer to an already existing beautiful understanding of storytelling, planning, strategy, and understanding of brands, and adding that layer of what I call creative technologists coming in and giving that little bit of oomph to say, okay, I have a great story to tell. How do I evolve that and make it more relevant to a particular platform or a particular technology, which can take it to the next level? So I think that's the direction. And I think clients are also accepting that and are looking forward to it. In fact, that's one of the one of the big asks from clients is that let's start experimenting with technologies, not only today's technologies but also tomorrow's technologies that are coming up. So I think
and
that's
for that you also need talent to enable something like this. What is the talent strategy for the agency today?
So it's a three-pronged approach. One is that we taking the understanding, the deep-rooted understanding of consumers is something that we've always been good at. How do I just evolve that understanding to add a layer of technology on top of it? So that is taking our teams, and there is an entire strategy on upgrading the skill sets of the organization is the number one strategy that we have. Number two, of course, we are going to look at key people to come in, like, when we're talking about creative technologists, when we're talking about the tech side of the business, also getting teams collaborating together. So like, for example, in Mirum, we've got an entire digital setup with creative technologists out there. The third thing that I think is going to be important is also inorganic growth. So 2023 will also be about certain parts of our business which will come through acquisitions. Newer technologies, like for example in experience design, as we call it, in consumer research, in technology, in commerce, in content marketing. So we are also looking at some parts of our business coming through inorganic growth or through acquisitions. But a majority is really about upgrading the skills and the technologies, and we've been able to attract good talent.
So you're going to be strong on acquisitions
yes,
in the coming months.
Some more strategic, there will be some strategic acquisitions. A lot of it will be organic growth as well.
Yeah. So finally, before we go, what is the larger vision for the agency for the coming months?
So for a couple of things, let me just put it as a 3-year horizon. We've already spoken about it earlier, is that we want to double our business in the next 3 years. So that's from a business perspective. So that's number one. In the coming months, it's just finishing our integration story, really integrated as Wunderman Thompson, one unit across commerce, technology, and of course, the everything that is linked is our legacy, which is creative. We will still be a creative agency and continue to be that. So that is core to us. Now, how do we creatively use newer parts of our business is going to be the challenge in front of us, which we want to answer. So that's the second part of it. And finally, it's about people. My focus in 2023 is to really have fun in all the work that we do. I think as advertising globally, we've slightly slowed down on the fun element, even in the work that we put out. I think we need to dial that back up a little bit.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thanks for speaking to us today.
Pleasure. Thank you.
It is time for a short break. On the other side, we have 2 more interesting conversations lined up. You don't go anywhere. We will be right back.